Hi Cancer, how's it going? Happy Saturday. It's Saturday for me, but whenever you come across this video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Okay, so I'm just going to clear the energy of the cards first before we get started. I call upon the divine powers to help clear and protect these cards, for my intention is to use them for good only. I declare that only good shall come from their use, and that all negativity shall be turned away from them. Amen. Okay. So let's see. Cancer, what messages Spirit has for you today? I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. So this is a general reading. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. It might all resonate with you, or some of it might resonate with you. Check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs in case you have messages over there too, okay? People can show up in your reading, kings, queens, knights, and pages. They either represent, listen to those crows, can you hear it? They're so loud in the morning. Now I forgot where I was. Yeah, people can show up in your reading, kings, queens, knights, and pages. They either represent you or someone in your life or a situation. If any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. And if this reading gives you any healing, guidance, insight, confirmation, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, that would be awesome. I'd be very grateful. Okay, let's go. Cancer. Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread for Cancer? What messages do you have for Cancer today? So Cancer, your current situation is the King of Swords reversed. What's challenging you or your situation? Four of Wands reversed. The basis of your situation or foundation. Nine of Swords. Your past. Nine of Wands. Your immediate future. Knight of Pentacles reversed. The outcome you desire most in your situation. Seven of Pentacles. Your self-image card, how you see yourself. Four of Cups. Your environment or how others see you in your situation. The Devil reversed. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most. The Fool. And then your future, if all is to remain as is. Three of Wands. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 10 cards are reversed. So extra protection from Spirit there. You have the King of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So those two people can represent either you, someone in your life, or a situation. Okay, and then for major arcanas, you have the Devil and the Fool. So a couple really big messages in this reading. So your first card is the the King of Swords. This can be male or female in a general reading. And again, it's either you or someone in your life or a situation. This is Aquarius energy. So the King of Swords is someone who is manipulative. They're cruel. They represent weakness, quiet power, inner truth, a misuse of power. They're dishonest, controlling, cold, ruthless, oppressive, a dictator. They're irrational, inhumane, okay? So the King of Swords reversed indicates fickleness, using words as swords to wound, gossiping, superficiality, playing one person against the other, or rigidity of opinions. If this king doesn't represent an actual person, he can represent a situation in which the people around you are hostile toward your ideas or your spiritual quest. And you may have to keep these matters to yourself for a while. And I think I'll pull a clarifier on top of that, please, Spirit. Can I have a clarifier for Cancer on top of the King of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. On top of it, you have the King of the King of Pentacles. Interesting. And it came out reversed too. So the King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. The King of Pentacles makes poor financial decisions, represents greed, indulgence, sensuality, materialistic, is wasteful, a chauvinistic, a gambler, is possessive, stubborn, exploitative, financially inept, is obsessed with wealth. Okay, this king could represent danger or an unwise business move. This is a warning to be aware of the small print in any contracts being negotiated. This king can also indicate unfair competition, shady business practices, or an untrustworthy man. So 2 kings there in the reversed. Then what's crossing you or challenging you or your situation is the 4 of Wands. And it came out reversed. The 4 of Wands is Aries energy. So this card talks about feeling unwelcomed. There's a lack of support for some, home conflicts, instability, a lack of roots. When it comes out reversed, conflict with others, going through a transition of some sort. It's a card of prosperity also. It could be personal celebration. So the 4 of Wands, it's still a positive card when it comes out reversed. It can just mean that you're celebrating your good fortune in a quiet way. You may be expanding your property holdings or creative output without fanfare. Financial gains may be more modest than if the card were upright, but you're satisfied with your accomplishments and the sense of having done a job well. Your public image, your relationship, and your sense of self are favorable. Okay, so it can, this card reverse can have a few different meanings. Okay, personal celebration, inner harmony, prosperity, but it could also be feeling unwelcome, a lack of support, home conflicts, instability, transience. So take how it resonates. Your 3rd card is the 9 of Swords. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. This is Libra energy. So this card says that you're in fear, you have anxiety, you're worrying, you're thinking negatively, you're doubting yourself, you have a troubled conscience, you're suffering, you're having nightmares. This is a card of isolation, despair, hopelessness, trauma, depression, being at your breaking point. This card indicates that you're troubled by bad dreams or horrible fantasies. Deep-rooted or repressed issues are trying to surface so you can resolve them. It will likely be very challenging to change your attitudes and beliefs, but it's worth the effort and unpleasantness. 9 is the number of completion. Thus, this card indicates that the changes you're being required to make forecast a better future. Okay? So, extreme anxiety, nightmares, tension, unhappiness. That's just the crow outside. Regrets over past mistakes. It's right outside my door. Regrets over past mistakes or misfortunes. You're in an unhappy, intense state of mind, whether or not the facts bear out the fear. Thus, the suffering associated with this card baby, mostly in your mind. And then your next card is, I'm just looking here. The next card is the Nine of Wands. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. Sagittarius energy. So this card says, persevere, don't give up. This is a test of your faith. You have the courage to get through it. You're at 9, you just have to get to 10, okay? Persevere. You're resilient. This is your final challenge. This is the last stand. You have the courage to overcome. So whatever this means to you has something to do with your past, Cancer, but Spirit basically is saying, I know you're exhausted, I know you're tired, but you cannot give up. You are almost there. The goal is in sight. This is the final challenge. You have the tenacity. You're so close to success. You have the determination. It's a card of boundaries. 9s represent completion. And this card indicates that the job is done. You've had the discipline and the ability to plan well and wisely. Your relationships are developing positively, and you're moving forward with a sense of purpose and direction. If there is still opposition, your skills, strength, and courage will prevail over all opponents. This card represents defending your legitimate territory. Through effort and determination, you've protected what's yours, shown courage under fire, and stood your ground. This is a card of recovery. Now you're in a strong position and success is at hand. Then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Knight of Pentacles. This can be you or someone in your life, male or female. This is Virgo energy. So the Nine of Pentacles represents self-discipline, okay? So make sure you really have a lot of self-discipline, especially in your immediate future. The Knight of Pentacles represents someone who feels stuck, is bored, is making risky investments, can be a gambler, irresponsible. This is a card of laziness, being dull, obsessed with work, a workaholic, a perfectionist, someone who is cheap, has no initiative. It feels like they're working without reward. The Knight of Pentacles might be bringing you an unwelcome message about money, often a loss of some kind, a disappointment, or a frustration due to an unforeseen delay. Existing plans may have to be aborted. Delays could cause failure. And if this knight represents a person, he may be a young man who's unemployed or woman who is unemployed or uninterested in employment. And if this knight doesn't represent a person, it can show a situation where waste, inertia, and problems with money exist. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Seven of Pentacles reversed. So the Seven of Pentacles reversed, Taurus energy. Again, you feel like you're working, you've worked so hard and you're working without results, okay? But, you know, you'll always be rewarded for working hard, Cancer. It might not be immediately, but know that the universe always, will take care of you if you work hard. So this card represents limited success or reward, feeling limited success or working without results, distractions, a lack of rewards, a lack of long-term vision, unfinished work, procrastination, low effort, waste again, a lack of growth. You may be experiencing some type of setback or impatience. You may be experiencing disappointment or failure in some enterprise. Financial difficulties, usually the result of unwise monetary decisions, may be causing you concern. Spirit saying it's time to take responsibility for how you use money. And then your Four of Cups is your self-image card. Okay, and it came out upright. So the Four of Cups is you showing up in your reading, Cancer, and this is your self-image card. So you're feeling dissatisfied, depressed. You're questioning yourself. Again, a card of apathy, being disconnected, reevaluating. You're feeling bored, indifferent. You're withdrawing your emotions from a situation or a person. After intense emotional involvement, you may need some space for yourself. There's a feeling of letdown after a build-up. This card represents a state of apathy and withdrawal. This may be a necessary rest after the hectic excitement that you went through. It's time to get away by yourself, relax and recenter yourself for a while before getting back into the daily grind. Okay? You're reevaluating things, you're meditating on them, you're just doing the inner work. You're contemplating. So the Four of Cups' overall message is listen to your heart and follow your knowing. Okay? So this card is boredom, hitting a plateau in a relationship or at work, finding yourself in a situation which you are beginning to feel listless and even stuck. You may be feeling disillusioned and flat as the expectations you once had don't materialize. You may feel the need for inspiration or direction and hope for positive change. But Spirit's saying rather than wait for things to improve dramatically, you can make some small decision that lifts your mood so you can see where to go next. Okay, you can do something to change the energy up. And then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation, you got the Devil. And it came out reverse, so extra protection from Spirit. So this card is about, this is Capricorn energy. This card is about revelation, reclaiming your power, being independence. It's a card of freedom, release. You're reclaiming control, or you're restoring control. Okay. The Devil card came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. And the Devil, when it comes out reversed, it's saying that you feel trapped in a situation over which you feel you have no control. But close examination will reveal that it's your own attitudes and beliefs that are causing the problem. Examine your beliefs and learn how they are restricting you. Be careful of any quick fix to your problems, which are actually structural and not superficial. Spirit saying if you're willing to do the hard work both on the inner and outer planes, you'll begin to live your best life. So that is exciting. Freedom, release, restoring control, reclaiming your power, independence. Then your hopes and fears card is the Fool. Came out upright. The Fool is represented by Uranus in astrology. This card talks about having courage, being open, risk-taking, trusting, saying that you're a free spirit. This is a card of freedom again, innocence, new beginnings. So those messages repeat. This is a new cycle. You want a new cycle. You want to start a new cycle, a clean slate. This is a card of adventure, originality. So at this time, you're out of sync with the rest of the world, but in a positive way. You may want to go out on your own, full speed ahead, or you may feel isolated from the group, a loner. Your experience of the current situation is different from those around you. You feel as if you're marching to a different drummer, and you probably are. Listen to that drummer, for this is the beat of your authentic self trying to get your attention. Okay, the Fool. What you hope for and fear the most at the same time, know that you're always guided and protected on your life journey, okay? The Fool means a beginning, a fresh start beckons, an opportunity awaits. You may find new work, a new romantic partner, begin a creative venture, or be driven by another passion or ideal. Depending on your circumstances, you may need to approach with caution, to know the practicalities and explore the options before you take the risk, however that means to you. And then your future, if all is to remain as is the Three of Wands. Okay, so the Three of Wands is Aries energies. This is strength, cooperation in business, overseas opportunities, accomplishments, success, satisfaction, progress, momentum, looking ahead, expansion, rapid growth. Okay, so the Three of Wands, you have the energy you need to realize your goals. Your plans take shape. This card represents action. You are now ready to embark on a challenging venture. You may intend to head into unknown territory and, at this point, sense the reality of the plan you have committed to, along with its potential pitfalls. But the overall message of this card is energy, optimism, and progress in your projects, work, and relationships. An idea you have nurtured begins to take shape, and if you have travel plans, your departure date is fast approaching. Okay, Cancer, that's your reading. If it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment if you received any healing or guidance from this, and if you would like your own personal reading, I do those too. Sending you lots of love. Take good care. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Cancer.